welcome back to another episode of The Lady at Wonderland. As you can hear, I'm not feeling super well. But of course I will get to all your comments. Well, not all, because there are so many ideas that it's really hard to discuss them all. Okay, so this episode is about the toys area, and I really wanted to use that Aeronauts flat ride somewhere in this area, because I think it totally fits with those air balloons, having it in the toy area. But I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do a ride skin? Like, this is one of the hardest rides, I guess, with making a ride skin, because it's, especially with the air balloons going a little bit more in an angle, so it's just super hard. And in the end, I think it works with the air balloon how we have it right now. It's still not perfect, but it's just not doable to make it perfectly look like a ride skin, because you have all those little lines where the air balloons hang on, so it's just really difficult. But I think in the end it's a super cute flat ride, and it really fits the toys area. And I think especially like the cinematic shots, which you will see in the end, look really, really nice in this area. And I really hope that that big wheel in the back, I have some ideas for it right now, so I might dive into that later after this episode, but I'm not so sure yet. But once that one is also done, I think it's really gonna look super epic. And we also need to do that station, of course, which I talked about in the last episode with the blocky thingies. So yeah, it's gonna be lots of fun. So let me just jump into your awesome comments again. I got a comment from David Spring. This looks so good. What a great idea. Love the terrain difference. So effective, sinking the whole plaza down a little bit, and the stage looks amazing. Also simple but so effective. Brilliant idea. Oh, and I love your foliage around that area. You have such a great eye for colors and where to place these which trees and bushes. Oh, thank you so much, David. But you go on. For a whole new area, what about something inspired by Arabic fairy tales, 100,000 Nights, Aladdin, and the like? I think it could fit the general Wonderland fairy tale park well and add something new. Just an idea. I love that idea. I know that Rudy Rankhamel is right now building an Arabic theme, and I really would love to use that as inspiration for The Lady in Wonderland. Not only because I just love that theme, but it's also something that you find in Disneyland, at least in Paris. So I really just would love to have a small little area, maybe with like market stalls and that kind of stuff. Just so not really super big area, but I think that would totally fit. And we also have that magical carpet, right? The genie, if I'm right. So that one would fit in that area for sure. So yeah, I like that idea. Thank you, David. Comment from Owen Evans Music. I don't know if it's just because you mentioned Shrek, but I'm getting a lot of Shrek vibes from this area, especially this stage. I absolutely love the whole style of it. Have you considered making a more large-scale show arena at some point, like Ravelijn at Efteling? And this one goes for a little bit. Let me just tell. Superfan says, awesome little plaza and theater in the back. I think I know what inspired you to use the dragon animatronics in that way too. So I also got a comment from Kane, and I think there was another comment about this as well. At Planko Spotlights, we spotlighted an amazing park called Sun Valley, which was a collaboration park with some awesome featured creators from Planet Coaster. And we did that showcase, but I already did build the episode with the dragons. So it was super funny. But we decided, Planko Spotlights, that we don't want to talk about our own stuff. So I was super enthusiastic, and I was like, oh yeah, I did that too in my Wonderland. And then I cut that out, because I was like, no, we can't talk about that. We decided to just do these videos to do spotlights for other people and don't talk about our own stuff. It's not about us, it's about the creators that build the awesome workshop items, the awesome parks, and about special effects. So that's why it really feels like that I stole it and I didn't. And also I would have said that, of course, like, oh yeah, I use that as inspiration of, and I guess it's totally fine, but I just really wanted to mention, like, I did already recorded this before. And talking about a larger skill show area, now that is something I also saw in Sun Valley. They have like a super huge amphitheater that is so amazing. So yeah, I would really, really love to do a stage at some point, like a bigger stage that will, yeah, I don't know how to arrange that yet, but there should be something, a big stage in there, because I just love to do it. It's just amazing. But thank you guys so much for the ideas. Clara Abella says, love this area. You should do a firework show in this stage. Kisses from Brazil. Well, kisses from Holland. And yeah, I really didn't even thought of that, but that could work. Like, you maybe set it in only to play once at nighttime or something, and then hope that the entertainer is still in his place. But yeah, it could definitely work to have like a little fireworks show going on. I think I like that. Or just have it with the same sequencer as the fireworks show we have at the castle. That could also be a thing. So you have like your little firework area in that stage. And maybe we can have like different fireworks show in different areas. Maybe that is also a thing. And then all just connected with the one from the castle, and then everyone can see firework in every themed area. I like that idea, but I don't know, the firework sequencer is so hard to use, and it's just, that's what keeping me back of making a fireworks show. And I don't know, that's a bit disappointing, right? But thank you for the idea, because I totally love it. Comment from Leo Ponce. Hey DeLady, I would love to see a Candyland themed area where everything is just candy and delicious, or maybe a little cartoon area like Disneyland Toontown. Keep up the great work. Well, we do have at the entrance, of course, a lot of candy, but it's not like obvious candy. Well, you have some candy placed around, but not like every wall is candy or every roof is candy. So we still could do something like that, and I still would love to do something like that. As well for the Disneyland Toontown, I think my toys area is a little bit inspired of that. Like, I wanted to do, what is that dog called again? I don't know. I would love to make some kind of coaster like that, but a coaster with the airplanes and the helicopters, that one is inspired off that ride. I think I used that coaster track at least to try and well, not recreate, but almost recreate the coaster itself from Toontown. So it is a little bit inspired, this area, about that. Kime says, I always thought that a combination of the Western theme, especially those steam engine parts, and the sci-fi theme would make a great steampunk area, which would basically be the only logical area for the Gears of Fear. However, I haven't been able to make the color palette work. It's either Times Square levels of neon or just browns everywhere. I'm apparently bad at the happy medium. Maybe you have a better time with it. I love the idea. I really love the idea, but I can see what you mean. I think it could be really hard indeed to have the right color scheme for that, but who knows? I still would love to have a sci-fi area in this park, like more of more of like a future land, more like really modern buildings, really modern sci-fi-ish. I don't know yet, but it's not really a theme that I have worked on ever, so it's something really new, and that's what holding me a little bit back, like, oh, how am I gonna do that? But I have that idea for months now, and I just don't know where to start. But there's still an idea of using sci-fi, but I also love to have like a steampunk area, but I'm not so good at steampunk, but I see so many awesome creations on the workshop with steampunk, and I should really dive into that and use that as inspiration, I guess. Daphne Bose. Maybe you could do an Indiana Jones inspired park in the park, sort of like you have in your Forbidden Jungle series, but make it more exaggerated, not as realistic, so it's more fitting in a theme park. I really love the temples you did for the Wonderland in Kuali, so maybe that could serve as inspiration. Yeah, I have 3 different areas in the bag, which you guys saw with the live stream I did this weekend, and they are there for like weeks now. That was before I started the Forbidden Jungle, because I just didn't know what to do, but there definitely will be in a more exaggerated pirates area, adventure area, jungle area. I still want to do like a small little western area just to have that in the park, because I just really would love to have something like that in the park. Not that big, not like Rio Bravo, but the Rio Bravo was a real inspiration for that. So I really would love to have something like that too in the park. But thank you for the idea, by the way. Cucumber Smooth says, "Hi DeLady, great video. I would love to see an Atlantis area in this park. It could be built under a big lake or something. I think it would be difficult to do, but I know you would find a way to make it amazing." Well, actually, we talked about that also during the live stream we had this weekend. And there is like a water area at the other side of the castle, and I can lower the terrain pretty well, so to use that as an Atlantic, like a hidden Atlantic area, and like the entrance will be somewhere on the, I don't know, somewhere that you don't expect it, and you go underground and you walk for a long way, and then you are in the Atlantis area, which is just underneath the water surface at the castle, but people don't see it from the outside. Maybe just some lights flickering, like, oh, what is going on underneath the water? So that will be really nice, and you have like a really awesome view at the castle itself from underneath the water. So I just really love that idea. I know that I tried like months ago, I did try to start at an Atlantis park, but it was so hard. Like, I just really had no idea what to do. I'm not gonna do corals with the terrain or with the art pieces, so it was really quite a struggle, and I just didn't manage to make anything good looking out of it. So I might need to call SP Ridley for that. Maybe he can help me. But thank you for the awesome idea. And if you guys want to know what I mean with what water area, you definitely should check out it was a tutorial video, I guess. We talked about so many stuff. I was super nervous to do that, so it was a little bit rushed, but in the end I think the idea is really good. So hopefully we can do some more live stream tutorials to help you guys out and give you guys some useful tips and tricks. Yeah, so that. Tom the Gunner says, "Can you put a go-kart track in Toyland? Theme them like toy cars." Well, if I remember correctly, I did try to add a go-karts area in Toysland, but it's just the go-karts track is just way too big. So it's just, well, the area was too small, you can say that too. So it wasn't doable. I really wanted to do something with a lot of cars and theme it with cars, but I just didn't have the space to put in a go-kart track. So that's the whole reason why there isn't a go-kart track. Sorry. Last but not least, I got a really long comment from DL Fendo. I have missed you so much. You were away for quite a long time. And okay, let me just read your comment, because I said that, oh, I missed you, and you were like, yeah, sorry about the hiatus, but real life, bushfire evacuation, flu epidemic, the usual bumps in the road of life, plus the holidays, of course, have kept me AFK for a bit. I'll have to catch up on all your great stuff. By the way, about the Planko spotlights, great idea, and if you seek even more great causes to contribute to, may I suggest one called Give the Kids the World. It's a wonderful charity that brings families with kids with potential fatal illness to Walt Disney World for a great vacation, all free to them, and is one of the highest rated among all charities in the US, as the dollars actually going to work, not the pockets of the folk running it. They have a whole village in Orlando near the theme parks, and since they are by nature theme park related, it would seem to be a great fit. Check them out online, and your donations would be very well made. Sorry guys, I'm so tired. And your donations will be very well made to this amazing group that helps people with serious grief in their lives have a magical time as a family together. Enough said. As for the stage, how about using the sequencer to run lights, maybe some limited pyro, and even some hidden fountains in the bushes every hour or so? It would be more like a theme park set show, and at night the lights would give the impression of that, plus maybe a music theme. Also, some of the GoP logo signs could be made into a sign at the entry with the addition of words like "Meet him here" or "On stage for you" or whatever, with the GoP part design logo from the game. This would be a natural in a theme park where the GoP company would pay for the product placement and the use of outside IPs. I think Yanti did this with the Tiki Chiki in his Pinewood Hills park too. I should check that one out now from Yanti, but I really love the idea of using that and have like that little sign, "Meet him there" or "On stage for you." I love that idea, and also with that lights, I wish we had like those moving flashlights which you will would have at a theme park, or just general with a stage, like you can see that from really far away. You see those spotlights going from different angles, so I really would love that, but I don't think we have that. But you can have something with the ambiance with like those huge lights. I don't know what they are called, but I think you have something, so I'm gonna look into that. Thank you so much, Diofendo. And as for Give Kids the World, I honestly never heard about that, so I will definitely look into that charity. I know like with Planko Spotlights, we definitely decided to just keep it just only for special effect. We also have not an agreement with them or anything like that. Well, we do have contact with them, and it's all arranged with them, so it's not like they don't know anything about us and we just donate the money. Like we really talk with them about ideas and that kind of stuff. So that Planko Spotlight is really for special effect, but that doesn't mean I can't donate or we can't donate to Give Kids the World. So I will try to look for their website, and we'll put it in the comment section right after I recorded this, so you guys can all go and check it out and donate if you want to, of course. Wow, okay, I'm super tired. So I'm gonna leave it for now, guys. You guys are amazing. Your comments, your ideas, I read them all. They are really, really awesome, and there is so much more to come. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your amazing support. Please like the video because it really does help the channel. You can also support the channel with Patreon. And I just really hope, guys, to see you all in the next episode. And don't forget to comment your amazing ideas for next episodes and awesome themes, and what you like of the ideas that I just talked about, and what you think, of course, of this Aeronauts Ride Skin. Gosh, I lost the word for a second. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.